Hi guys, Random here. Join me as I start The Raven. Just got this on Steam. It wasn't very expensive. Looked quite good. Bit of a point and click for a change. I'm gonna need your help. Okay. Now I have started the game just to check the levels and stuff. And there's quite a lot of cutscene at the start of it. So pretty much the first half or so of this episode is going to be cutscenes. The whole game isn't like that. I did, like I say, play a little bit just to check stuff. And yeah, so let's start a new game in chapter 1. And yep, that's fine. Okay. Hint. Press spacebar to highlight. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. This game is a kind of a Agatha Christie type scenario. If you don't know who Agatha Christie is, then you should read books. Google it. Okay. So, we'll start the game. Like I say, there's quite a bit of cutscene at the start here. So, make yourself comfortable for the first few minutes.
The Raven's heir. Soon as one of them's caught, another one takes his place. Hey, Harold, have you read this? Harold?
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 There is Harold.
Harold? You hear me? This is no time for fun and games.
Well, that was somebody.
Shh! Calm down. I'm a copper. We're on the same side.
A copper? What are you doing here? And where's Harold?
Harold? Well, there's another guard back there unconscious. That's probably him. The Eye of the Sphinx. Where is it?
It's there.
Oh, good. Then he hasn't got it yet.
Nope.
You mean the Raven's heir?
Shh! Turn it off. He's gonna steal the eye.
But how do you know?
Doesn't matter. All that matters is that we catch him. Do you understand?
Yeah, but
Do you understand? You and me, mate. We'll be heroes.
Marvellous.
All right, now, we just have to...
what?
Halt! Stop! You're under arrest!
There we go. Very dramatic. Okay. This is pretty much just the title scene. So I don't know if I can click through this, but can you get through this? No? Okay. We'll watch the title scene. Yeah. Okay, so I mean, it's quite pretty, isn't it? The graphics are quite good. is always good. Have a cup of tea in here, you'll be fine. Okay.
Hands up!
Oh, right.
I don't have time to play. I'm on duty.
Yeah, he's an annoying child. Unfortunately, you have to.
You're funny, but you don't look like a real cop. You don't even have a revolver.
What's your name, boy?
My name is Matthew Miller,
There we go.
And where are you from, Matthew Miller?
from Dillsburg, Pennsylvania. But my mom and I live in England now. She's taking care of some rich old lady. We're on our way to Venice at the moment. We're taking a cruise on a big ship.
Nice.
Impressive. You've already seen half the world. I've spent my entire life in Switzerland.
Must be really boring.
Let's go.
And what's with the gun? What do you need it for?
It's the Raven. He was gunned down, so now I need a pistol.
Dead birds don't need guns. Nor do live ones.
You don't know who the Raven is, do you? He's the greatest burglar ever. He stole paintings from the Louvre and those priceless eggs with gold and diamonds and stuff.
There we
And
go.
Bobby Dobbs says he replaced the crown jewels with rhinestones.
I know who the Raven was. Although I don't quite buy that bit about the crown jewels. You do know these days there are thieves far more dangerous than your old Raven. 2 days ago, a precious ruby was stolen from the British Museum. There was an explosion. A guard was severely injured.
Really?
Yeah. And you know what the papers say?
You talk too much, Constable.
Zellner, monsieur. Anton Jakob Zellner.
Or did he pull a gun on you?
No, monsieur.
Get a move on.
Inspector Legrand, it's a great honor to work with a celebrity like you.
We appreciate the support of the Swiss police. But it'd be better if you'd remain seated and keep an eye on things.
Will do.
But monsieur, your journey on this train is most unusual. Is it related to the burglary at the British Museum?
Not in the least.
And the safe? What's that for?
I'll let you know if we need your help, Constable. If you'll excuse me, I'll be in the first freight car at the back of the train for the rest of the trip.
Okay. Go on. Level.
I'm not here to enjoy the beautiful scenery. I am a good observer, and I have finally honed powers of deduction.
Thanks to that?
I watched the people on the platform in Zurich. I know, for example, that man over there is a violinist.
That would be more impressive if there weren't a violin case next
Yeah,
to
it's
it.
a bit of a giveaway.
And I believe that the gentleman in the next carriage is a German doctor on his way to Italy to take up a new position.
And what gives you that idea?
There's the rod of Asclepius engraved on his cufflink. And he's carrying a German-Italian dictionary.
Maybe he's just taking a holiday in Italy, following in Goethe's footsteps.
Too much luggage. And no, he's not retiring to Italy either. The suitcases are too shabby for me to believe that he can afford to retire in his late 50s.
All right then, Constable...
Zellner.
Constable Zellner. If you're such a clever fellow, what am I doing on this train?
He's guarding
I
something.
think you're guarding something.
Oh really? And what might it be?
Probably.
I
that.
really couldn't say. But it must be very important.
Why is that?
Because you are very important. They wouldn't have assigned the case to you if it were just a trifle.
Let's assume that we really are transporting something very important on this train. And let's assume that it really is my job to see that it arrives safely. Then why isn't the train crawling with police?
It's It's a trap.
You've got a vivid imagination. I'll give you that. Well, that is impressive, I admit. But the fewer people involved, the better. We'll get along fine without you.
You won't.
Won't? Pardonnez-moi.
I can help, and I will help. You're in my country, and I've been ordered to assist you. And that's exactly what I'll do, whether you like it or not.
Clever and stubborn. Your commitment speaks volumes, Zerna. But this is my show, and I don't need you. Bon voyage.
But how do you know?
Okay. Right.
Oh, hello.
You cheated.
I did what?
I saw you talking to the German doctor on the platform. He told you everything himself, and you were just pretending to put two and two together.
And what of it? Do you know who that is? That's Inspector Nicholas Legrand. You have to impress him if you want to work with him.
I'm going to tell on you.
You'd really tell on me? To the very policeman who shot your dear Raven?
Whoa, it was him?
Mm-hmm. Hunted and killed Europe's most famous burglar. That's how he got his start.
I won't tell him a thing.
I wouldn't either. All right, Matthew. I have to do my work now.
Everyone calls me Matt. Well, except for my mom. She calls me Maddie, as if I were a little kid.
Right, go away.
Whether Legrand wants my help or not, I'll keep my eyes open. Maybe I can change his mind.
Do you want to learn about them? No, because
All
I already
right.
know. Okay. Always look at every available object. Indeed. Okay. Now then, we have the book
The
here.
vicarage in the mirror. For years now,
Yep.
I'll
So,
leave it
book.
there. I'll pick it up before I get off.
Okay. You've got the violinist, but we don't need to talk to him. So we'll just go up here.
Very kind of you. Thanks.
Uh,
Oh, pardon me.
No problem. The uniform is waterproof. Mr.
Lucio. Professor Edgar Lucio.
Oh, a professor. Are you a scientist? Do you teach at the Sorbonne?
No, I work at the British Museum in London.
You don't say. Did you notice anything unusual on the train?
Here? On the train? No, I can't say that I have. Although I did spend most of the time in my compartment.
where are you
May I
going?
ask where you are going?
Of course. To Venice. I'm going to meet some colleagues there.
Oh, Venice. A beautiful city, or so I'm told.
Indeed. But I really have to take my leave now.
If you work in the British Museum, then you must have experienced the burglary firsthand.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, no?
There was a lot of commotion, but I didn't really pay much attention to it.
There was a break-in in your museum, and it didn't concern you?
Well, let's just say that nothing that's happened in the last 2,000 years concerns me.
Okay.
Very droll. I don't want to take up any more of your valuable time, but
There
you
we
do
go.
understand, don't you, that what concerns me is the present, and especially the robbery at the museum.
Yeah, of course, of course. It's just, I'm in rather a hurry.
You'll get in touch if you notice anything unusual, won't you, Professor?
Of course, Constable.
There we go. Right.
What's this?
What's the matter, sir?
The door. I can't open it.
Ah, we'll sort it out somehow. The compartment is locked.
But I didn't lock it. I don't even have a key. I asked the steward. He was going to bring me one, but he never came back.
Someone locked it.
Find the steward. He needs to bring me the key immediately.
Calm down, Professor. I'll see what I can do.
You don't understand. I have to get back in my compartment.
All right, just wait here.
Okay. Why do you need to get back in there so urgent? Let's have a look at this one.
The little label on the door reads Baroness von Trebitz. Blue blood on the Orient Express.
Let's see if we can. Oh,
Yes, what is it?
Whoever that is, James, ask them whether they found my purse and then closed the door. The noise on this train is driving me crazy.
You're missing a purse. Was it stolen?
At the very least, I cannot find it, sir.
It was stolen.
When did you... When was the last time the Baroness saw her purse?
What?
In Zurich, on the platform, sir.
I just asked where you last saw your purse.
In Zurich on the platform. James, tell him that I still had it when I got out to stretch my legs.
The Baroness says...
Maybe you lost it there.
What?
The Baroness never loses anything, sir.
I never lose anything.
Very well then. I shall be on the lookout for your purse. I will have a look around.
marvelous.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So let's go here. Right. We have...
I don't believe it.
I do. She was in the window when we went
I
past.
never thought I'd ever meet you.
Pardon me, but we'd prefer...
It's all right, Miss Miller. I'd like to speak to the inspector.
Marvelous.
Unfortunately, just a constable, Lady Westmacott. I'm reading The Vicarage in the Mirror right now, for the 5th time at least.
That's nice, Constable...
Zellner. Anton Jakob Zellner.
This is
There
my
we go.
companion, Miss Miller.
Hello, Miss
A
Miller.
pleasure. A passenger's purse has gone missing. I suppose you haven't seen it.
I'm sorry, Constable Zellner. As you know, I only deal with murder, not burglary.
Have you asked my boy yet? Maddie is good at finding things.
I'll go and do that now.
There we go.
As a writer, you must be very observant. Am I right? I mean, you have to study the behavior of people around you to create the characters in your novels, don't you?
I solved the mystery of human nature a long time ago, Mr. Zellner. Since then, most people just bore me.
Really? I had the impression you were eyeing me suspiciously as I came in.
Well,
What do you
look a
want to
bit
know,
shifty.
Constable?
Let's talk about...
Did you notice the man who just walked into the next carriage with a cup of tea?
I did. He seemed nervous. He was waiting at the bar for the steward, and since the steward never appeared, he elected to help himself. He took 2 biscuits.
He seems pretty young, but he's already a professor at the British Museum.
Interesting. I'll have to talk to him later. Just out of courtesy, of course.
Of course.
Okay.
Did you notice the blonde man with the violin case?
In a wheelchair.
I certainly did. He introduced himself and tried to make a good impression. People like him are drawn to wealth and fame, like moths to a flame.
But his charms failed on you.
I know him by name. David Kreutzer. He was a drain on my friend's purse.
Do you think he has a money problem?
People like him always have a money problem. No matter how much you give them, they always spend twice as much and complain that they have far too little.
What are you doing here, if I may ask? Are you on holiday?
Holiday? Yes, so to speak. The first and last holiday of my life.
Madam?
I've been writing since I was a little girl. It became my job, and now I've stopped. So, this must be a holiday.
You quit writing? Impossible. I have all of your books. Your Detective Partout is my favorite character.
Then I have bad news for you. I killed the old wretch off years ago.
I don't understand.
I'd rather not discuss my work, Constable.
Oh, well, fine.
Okay.
As much as I'd like to keep talking, duty calls.
You were right.
Madam?
I did observe you as you came in. You seemed so... eager.
It's been a long time since I've had a chance to prove myself, madam.
And this is it? Your chance?
I do hope so.
Then grab it. Even small people can make big changes, as my friend Ronald likes to say.
I shall do my best.
Right, marvellous. Okay. Yeah.
The steward must have forgotten the toothpicks. Normally he would offer them discreetly after dinner.
Yeah, we'll take one. Why not? Let's take a little wander through here.
Butterscotch. I've loved them since I was a child. Their only
Nice.
drawback, they don't play nice with false teeth. Maybe if I just suck it.
There we go. Marvellous. Okay. Let me go behind the bar.
I suppose the steward won't object to me having a look around in his absence.
Notepad.
The pad on which the steward writes orders. Empty. Maybe he didn't use it because there's not much to do today. I don't need the pad, but the pencil might come in handy.
Okay. Take that then. Scissors.
Perhaps he keeps the compartment keys in there.
Give it a go.
Locked. Where could he be?
We got anything? Those. That's all we have here. Okay. So let's come out from behind there. This goes outside apparently. Let's try it. Okay, right, well, we've just gone over 20 minutes, so what I'm going to do, I think, is we shall pause it here. We'll call this an episode. Let me know what you think. There are puzzles and questions which I will need your help with. I haven't played one of these type of games for a long time, so if you see something I've missed, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and for now, this is Random, signing off. Take care, guys.